Well, welcome back everybody. So here's what we're really looking at for today. You can see we do have mostly cloudy skies on this live look over the Fred Roberts building in Dublin. Right now, it's a pretty mild morning to say the least. We're already in the 40s, so you will need a jacket, but definitely not the heavy coat, especially as we head into today. Around the area, we're still in the 40s for central Georgia. 41 now in Monticello, 42 in Sandersville, 42 in Gordon, 41 in Macon, 42 in Warner Robins. As we head into today, we're going to see temperatures rise into the upper 50s, possibly be some low 60s if you head south of Macon, and then definitely a little bit colder as you're heading towards Atlanta. And speaking of that, the cold air is really centered around this low pressure system. It's located right there in the Midwest, 19 degrees there in Wichita, Kansas. Let's be glad we're not in Kansas nor more, honey, okay? Because as you're heading to Athens, the cold air will really be felt even if it's not 19 degrees. Right now in Athens, it's going to be chilly. We're sitting somewhere in the 30s, but we're going to rise into the upper 40s as we head into today for that celebration for the dogs, okay? But one thing to know about this forecast is that you do not want to spend the night there in Clark County. The reason being is because they have the potential to see some pretty good accumulations of not only snow, but ice. It will be very difficult, if not impossible, to drive there in northeast Georgia. The setup we have now in the big picture is that we have that low pressure system right there in the Midwest and this high pressure system there in Canada. These will work together, but it really comes into terms of how well they will work together. This high pressure is going to set up a wedge somewhere along the Appalachian Mountains. If this does get cold enough and spill into central Georgia, we could possibly have a wintry mix. Also, something to note that we don't know just quite yet is where that low pressure system will really start and move through central Georgia. That will also have an impact on whether we get winter weather or it stays north. Now, here's a few solutions that we're going to go through together. We have the high resolution model that's going to tell us that we're going to get cold rain throughout the night, somewhere in the 40s and 50s for central Georgia. Could see some heavier downpours at times, but the cold air is definitely going to stay to the north along the I-20 and I-85 corridors. Maybe a little bit of wintry mix if we have any for our northeastern counties, but that's about it. This model has really pulled away on the winter weather potential. Now heading to the graph is a little bit less trustworthy, but still something to consider as we head into early morning Sunday morning. We can see some cold rain as well. All the models are suggesting that cold rain is definitely a possibility. Now heading into Sunday morning, this is really pulling in that cold air from the wedge, so we could see some wintry mix for the northern counties, possibly some flurries as the system moves out into Sunday afternoon. Something to take into account. Now the GFS model is suggesting that we're going to see that cold rain coming a little bit later, but really starting to ramp up around midnight on Sunday, and then it dips the cold air and the wintry mix just to our northwestern counties, keeping the snow up towards the Appalachian Mountains. Could still see a wintry mix for the northern counties, but otherwise saying that central Georgia is just going to see a cold rain. Now, otherwise, in general, we do have a wind advisory. It will be gusty. We're going to have wind gusts up to 15 to 25 miles an hour sustained and 35-mile-an-hour gusts. That's going to be from January 16th, which is tomorrow morning at midnight, to noon tomorrow afternoon. So either way, it will be gusty. Make sure to secure the hat, the glasses, everything as you head into tomorrow. But for today, temperatures will rise into the 50s. We're going to drop into the 40s for highs as we head towards tomorrow. And then we're going to start rebounding back to the upper 50s with rain chances coming as we head into your Wednesday and Thursday.